NFL Week 9. I don't know why I had to pause there. Is upon us.
Because of our
We are
horrible
here
week last
to
week.
give you the wrong answers only, because that's how good we are at predicting NFL games. Roughed it out last week, Kyle. This is Stone and Crane show, by the way. I am Stone. Got Crane on the other side. And as I said, we're just fantastic at predicting games. Went 9-6 last week. That's our worst of the year. Son of a fucking bitch, Jets, man. Like
Fucking Jets, dude. Jets game.
Man, I want to go to a
one.
Jets game just to yell "fuck the Jets, fuck the Jets." No reason. They could be the best team in the NFL. I'm just gonna hate them.
Yeah.
Or they could be like the most like loved team or whatever for whatever reason. I'm still gonna be like, "Fuck the Jets."
How I feel about the Cowboys.
Right? Like everyone loves Dak. Fuck the Cowboys.
I love Dak, dude. Dak's great. I hate the Cowboys.
Rodgers retire? Okay, let's trade for Dak.
Yeah, trade for Dak. Do what you gotta do to get him.
Do what I gotta do. Send Adams and Jones and whoever else is good on our team. Bakhtiari.
Whoa,
7 first-round picks.
That's going too far. We don't trade Bakhtiari away.
Can't trade the 69, man. He don't play for us anyways.
That's how he's hurt anyway.
Okay. Speaking of which, Rodgers ain't playing for us anyways.
Yeah. The vid got him, man. The vid got him.
Done got him.
Yep.
Okay, we're lollygally. Let's get into it. We got Jets Colts Thursday night football. Who you got?
Jets.
I fucking hate you.
Colts,
I fucking hate you.
Oh, the Colts.
I was just like, that's not what we talked about.
I get the Colts all day, man. I don't care. That team, I think they're better with that other quarterback. Was it White? I think they might be a better team. Maybe they just got hot that game. I don't know. But yeah, Colts, man. I think Colts are a good team. So.
Yep. And we got Broncos versus the Cowboys. We're going the boys.
Yeah.
As this, Dak, Zeke, that whole team, that defense. They got a pretty. I mean, the offense is pretty great. That defense is great at getting turnovers. So, Broncos team is. I don't know. They just traded Von Miller, so like I don't like anyone there now.
No, yeah, they just got rid of the only person that matters.
Falcons Saints. This one's a tough one because obviously Winston is hurt or out now, forever and ever. Not 100% on the hill. They got Trevor Simeon. I feel like I'm just saying Seaman. But Falcons are the Falcons, and I don't like them either. So Saints.
Yeah, I think the Saints. Yeah.
Browns Bengals.
We're going with the Bungles.
The Bungles.
I just don't.
The Tigers.
Meow. Yeah, I don't trust the Browns, man. I don't think that team is. They
seem to click on every single snap one week and then be like a lost child at a shoe shining store. Like, what the fuck are you even doing there?
I feel like they put up yards on it, and they all got yards. I just feel like they don't. They must have a problem. I don't watch many Browns games. I just I read stat line and stuff, but I don't feel like I haven't read to see how bad are they struggling in the offensive zone.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because it seems like they're putting some drives together and then they just stall out. So I don't know if that's like a play calling thing or is it just an offensive thing? But it's just
they
have yards. You look at their yards. I mean, they put up yards. They just don't put up points. So.
Yep. Don't win with yards.
I think the Bengals will win. I think the Bengals are good enough to
Bengals will. We got the Raiders in New York against the Giants. Raiders coming off a bye. The Raiders. look
Yeah.
fine and dandy. We're going with the Raiders for obvious reasons. I mean, the Giants suck. So.
Yeah.
And we got the Cardinals versus the Niners.
Yeah, should be a fun game anyway. I mean, Niners like to battle for whatever they can, but I still think that Cardinals team is really good.
Oh yeah, Cardinals team battled it away. I mean, are only realistically they're one catch away from being 8-0, pretty much. So
I mean the way that game played out, both teams had I think Packers had plenty of advantages to put that game away, and the Cardinals kept fighting back, man. They kept finding a way to try to win, and that last drive down the field, and if it wasn't for a freak interception at the end of that game, I mean, it's either at least going into overtime or they're definitely winning it. So they're a good football team.
Yeah. Get Texans versus the Dolphins.
This is the turd sandwich versus a turd sandwich.
No, it's like a turd sandwich versus a turd hot dog.
Okay, I'll take that. The Dolphins
I'm going with the dog. What?
Yeah, the Dolphins have ketchup on it.
Yeah, that's the only reason. They got a little ketchup on there.
A little pepper on it. A little pepper on it.
La paprika. Patriots Panthers.
Oh, Patriots, man. We talked about this a lot, actually, just a little bit ago. They're like a solid football team, right? I mean, Belichick's the best, and they got a decent enough team that's won some pretty good games. So,
yep, they're 4-4.
Yeah.
Then we got the Bills versus the Jaguars.
I think that's definitely a win for the Bills. I don't see there's nothing. I don't think the Jaguars have that can threaten that team. So,
nah, Bills, really good team.
Yeah.
Vikings Ravens.
Ravens off of a bye, right?
Yep. They're feeling good.
In Baltimore.
Vikings are not feeling good. They're kind of lost. They don't know what's up, down, right, center.
Cousins, man.
Man, I honestly don't even know if it's him or play calling or what anymore. It's so confusing.
I've never been a Cousins fan, dude.
I know you haven't, but it's like there's games where he goes off like 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. And there's games where he throws like 200 yards, no touchdowns for like 50% or something completion rate. It's like
that's been his whole career.
Yeah,
it's just it's almost like he has the potential to be amazing, and then it's just like there's a reason why Diggs went to Buffalo. You know, he wanted out of there. He just because he couldn't stand. There's a compilation video.
That and the time at the time, the game plan was to run. The Vikings were a run first team. But I still understand. Obviously,
there's a YouTube compilation of their receivers yelling at Kirk Cousins while they're on the field, to throw me the ball when they're just wide open on the field and he's just doing some weird shit behind the line. It's like he's not even under pressure. He's not even making reads, so it's just weird. But then the next week, like you said, he'll throw for 403 touchdowns.
Yeah, you'll find those reads or whatever, and
yeah,
you just can't keep it for whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I don't like the Vikings anyway.
Chargers, Eagles.
Chargers, man, the weirdest team in the league.
Yeah.
They're still good. They still got a good record, right? I mean, but it's
all right.
Yeah, I mean they're average, right? So it's
4-3 currently in the playoffs, but
I just don't. I feel like they would have been better. I had higher hopes for them than I feel like the way they've been playing.
Yeah, I agree with that. I see that.
Still think they win this week against the Eagles, though.
Yeah. We got Packers versus the Chiefs.
Fuck.
In Chiefs at Chiefs.
Yeah, Kansas City. Yeah. So you talked about it before we started filming this, and I said earlier this year that I would pick the Packers every time, right? Unless Rodgers was there.
Yep.
And this is one where I'm still struggling with it.
Nah. I gotta go Chiefs. I think there's a chance this could be a good game, but man, if the Chiefs, they're at home, if they come out, they get the ball and they go down and get like a quick, easy score, it's basically gonna be over.
Yeah,
we're gonna be behind we're gonna have to rely more on passing. It's not gonna be there,
I couldn't
and
even
we're
find out
just
who's
gonna.
supposed to be even starting this week.
So
So
what's
I couldn't find anything on who was supposed to be starting for the Packers this Sunday.
yeah, it's probably because they're not definitive on who they know yet. I would
Yeah, only
expect
thing I
Love.
could find is they
Honestly,
called
that's who I would want to start. I know they're
who?
bringing in Bortles. I know they have
Yeah,
what's his name on the practice squad. But I'd want, if there is some way somehow that Rodgers, either retires or is not with the Packers next year, I would want him to get as
yeah,
many reps as possible. So
yeah. I hope it's Love, dude. I don't. I'd rather see them. I'd rather see him out there and lose than somebody else that doesn't matter.
yeah,
You know, there's nothing like actual game experience and actually playing the game and then losing and stuff like that. I just
oh for
don't.
sure.
There's nothing like the real game experience. So I mean, I'm with you. I think the Chiefs win. We talked a little bit about the running game for the Packers, maybe being able to do something, but if the Chiefs can go up 7 or 14 points on them, it's definitely over.
Yep.
I
We got
hope
the,
not. I hope not.
yeah, right. We got the Titans Rams.
Oh, poor Derrick Henry, man.
I know, man. That was the one thing, man. And now it's like done for the season. Who knows? He might be even. He's probably never going to be the same.
Yeah, and that's the fucking issue with running backs, man. I mean, injuries like that, how many of them besides the guy they picked up in Adrian Peterson have come back from serious injuries and been just as good as they were before? And Adrian Peterson's a freak of nature to come back after the blown ACL and do what he did
Yeah.
and stuff. I hope Henry can come back, dude. He's a monster of a man and he's a huge human. So I mean, hopefully he can work his way back into it and muscles and how good of a shape he's in, can figure it out. But
Yeah.
without him, that team is nothing. I don't think so.
We're gonna find out. Rams are a very bad team to find yourself
Yes.
right after losing your best player
Yeah.
against, because it was already gonna be a fight, and now it's like Tannehill. Tannehill's for me is in a similar boat as Cousins. I'd say there's games where he plays really well, and then there's games where he just is a no-show. And I'm saying, that was with the Dolphins, and that's been with the Titans. Whether
Yeah.
Henry's playing his best or not.
Yeah, he's
So,
definitely played better football with his Titans career, but it helps to have freaking Henry, right? And it helps to have better weapons around you and stuff like that. But I still don't think that Rams team is, man, Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp. Bears versus the Steelers.
Oh yeah, dude, Steelers.
Oh yeah, dude, Steelers. He says. Why are you picking the Steelers?
Oh, dude, because fuck the Bears.
Fuck the Bears.
It's not at this point. It's just out of spite for Bear fans and anybody who's involved with the Chicago Bears. I just don't want to see them win another game. Would be pretty great. I don't think that they're a good enough team to beat the Steelers, who aren't a good football team either. But they could. I mean, they definitely could win this game. They've beaten some good teams, which is weird. So I don't. The Bears are weird, man. They'll beat. I think they beat like the Raiders, but then they get smoked by somebody else. So
Yeah.
this game could be a toss up, but I just don't. I don't know, man. I don't see him beating the Steelers in Heinz Field on Monday night, and the Bears can't play on prime time like ever. So they're horrible prime time. Their career record prime time is absolutely atrocious. So
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's our week, man. It's our
Fine. Go
that's what
better
we
than
got.
9-6.
Hopefully, it's a better week than last week. I think we got some good picks here. Obviously, injuries and shit will happen, but
Yeah.
kind of got to deal with it. I roll with the punches.
Roll with the punches.
Roll with the punches. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening. Subscribe for more. Like if you enjoyed this week, and comment down below who you got in the Packers game, scoring a touchdown on the Packers side of the ball. I bet you Kevin Love.
Kevin Love's out there
Kevin
throwing
Love.
touchdown passes.
Yeah. I bet you Jordan Love gets a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, that'd be good to see.
Okay.
All right, later, everybody.